Hey, welcome back. I've got a question from one of my friend, and he was asking me about the ADSR, which is the attack, decay, assistant release, and I know that most of the people sometimes they don't master these things easily because they have to put the signal on their head and think how the attack, decay, sustain, and release works. So yeah, sometimes it's just quite difficult to uh, to think about it. So I know there are some plugin that you can just control the shape of your signal, and you can use the attack, decay, sustain, release. So yeah, most of the time the ADSR, you have it in a compressor, limiter, or even you have it, for example, on a synth. And Knowing how the ADSR work will probably help a lot of people to master their things. So I'm not pretending to teach any things to anyone, but I would like to share some things that it can probably help to make the signal on your head and think it twice and just do the things by just hearing and the effect, just using the attack what's happening and using the decay what's happening, and the sustain and the release. So I'm just using today the LFO tools, which is a great plugin, and you can do a lot of things with it. Um, the better things that we can do right now is just use snare and drum and just comment, and I will just show you where's the attack, uh, decay, sustain, release, and by the way, we have the waveform on the plugin, so it will probably help you just to understand and have a better view about what's happening. So let's just start by this. So here, here we have the signal on the LFO tools. The red one is the signal that we are hearing right now, and the blue envelope work as the ADSR. So here we can say that's the attack. Here we can say that this is the segment of the decay, and from here to here we can say that is the sustain, and from here to here that's the release. So let's just stop the signal. So here we have the kick and probably hi-hat or snare, kick, something like this. So here we have all the signal, and we did not touch anything. So now we are going just to lower the decay. So let's do that. Probably do these things will be better. So let's just lower that and have like that kind of decay. So now, after that we have lower the decay, we can see that it's like with the LFO tools, it's almost we work as a compressor. So we can see how much we have removed of the signal by the gray waveform here, and that's the same under, because it work the same way in the opposite side. So let's just continue and do more than that. So now we have increased the difference between the attack and the decay. Let's just now play with the attack. So yeah, by it's I have to just create another dot here and just probably do that, and should do that, and probably do that, and just do that. So yeah, by not touching the attack and having like a slow attack and not a fast attack, we don't touch the transient here and here, and we start just to lower the next transient. As you can see here on the gray things, we have touched the transient. Yeah, probably here on the second one in the opposite side, just that little teeny gray things. And as you see, there's more compress, by the way. So now let's compress, like compressing more the signal. So by having a decay lower, you can see the signal are more compressed. So let's see the effect on the sustain is very longer, so let's see to do that, and let's do that. So as you can heard, by the way, we still have a very slow attack. Then we have a long, I mean, we have a quick decay, but a long sustain. And then about the release, it's like a very quick release. It's not a short release. And here the signal, you cannot hear the signal. And what I can say, the better things that I can do now is just tweak and let you hear, and you can reproduce this at your home with LFO tool or any other kind of plugin that you can see the waveform, and you can just play with it. So now let's play with it. So as you can see, we have just with a fast a fast attack. We don't have the beginning of the transient. We have it just right after. And now we are just getting the transient like just after. We have the same decay, and then I'm sorry for that, but I should probably do that. Then we have the same decay. I mean, the decay, it's between this segment and this segment. It's very complicated to and then here you have the sustain, and then here you have the release, and then you can just do that. So we can cut the sample. I mean, you can do a lot of things by just knowing the effect of ADSR. So now we have all the signal, and we have decided to cut just here. So we are not hearing the rest of the So now we have just the few milliseconds of the beginning of the sound. So by the way, with LFO tools, you can use it like it can work as a compressor, as a gate, limiter. I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. I mean, you can shape any kind of sound. That's why I used LFO tools to just show the ADSR. I know it's not explained perfectly. Some people will not really understand what I said, and probably they try to figure this out differently, but I'm sorry for other people that they will not understand what I was trying to explain. So thanks for watching, and see you soon.